See if we can get this to work. See if we can get this to work. Do we want to... I think we're just about on, which is good. Just about. I can't tell if it's working. I think it's on. I believe stream is turning on. See how that takes for us. I think she's turning on. Takes a minute. Hello, Sebastian. It's been a minute. I can't remember if I ever figured out if your name's actually Sebastian or not. Howdy. Welcome. Currently, we're settling in. Haven't been on for very long. Good to know. Because I've seen your comments probably... It's probably been 100 of them at this point, I'd think. So I'm glad to finally have confirmation that that's how you say your name. Don't worry if you just got here. We haven't done anything yet. Currently, I'm just making sure to post stuff in places. I'm doing all right. How about you? Taking a lunch break? Yeah. I can't wait to go to work tomorrow. I'm so very excited. I want to go there. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing all of tomorrow. So we'll see when we get there. I want to point out that the 2 people who have commented so far, you are both labeled as top fans because you're the only people here, and I think that's kind of silly. Taking a little break, see how we're doing here. Okay. Gonna share that to the Discord. Number 1 Finn fan, you damn right. Well, currently you're labeled as number 2. There is a ranking here. Sebastian has a purple one that says number 1. You have a white one that says number 2. There are 4 people watching though, so that means you're at least top 50%. Number 2. Well, don't feel bad about being number 2. Also, if you send, you're back to number 1 because you sent that. Because that's how this works. The more messages you send, the higher you're ranked. So currently, Ahoff, you're number 1. You took it back with the message where you said number 2. Might not be around long. I gotta jump my car. Keep you posted on it. All right. Smitty Warben, Jaegerman, Jensen. Yeah, keep you posted on the car thing. He was number 1. That's very true. He was number 1. Mr. Krabs. He was number 1. I'm finishing up sharing the link to the stream on Discord. And then just gonna chill with you guys for a bit. I didn't record a video yesterday, and I don't have a whole lot of time today. So I'm just kind of gonna be just gonna chill for a bit. Talk with you guys. Oh, hi. Hi, Axel. Hi. For those that are in stream, for the 5 of you that are not Axel, it's the guy I'm making a comic book with. So show him some care, why don't you? We're working on stuff together. He was number 1, by the way. I just want to point out he was number 1. Also, that's weird. On the laptop that I'm streaming on, the number 2 marker is white. However, I'm also checking chat on my phone because it's a little easier. It's purple. Very weird. It's like a darker purple than the other one. Very, very weird. But yeah, welcome. Hop in, join us. I don't know how behind the stream is from when I'm talking. I wish I knew. I wish I had a way to tell you that. How do I fix that? Yeah, keep that. There we go. But yeah, I'm just gonna yap with you guys. Didn't make a video for Friday, so I thought, why not just turn on a stream and, there's not much delay. That's good. I'd hope. I don't know how to turn off slow mode, so currently you guys are limited to 1 message per 5-second interval. If I could turn that off, I would, but I don't know how to do that. So for now, yeah, I don't know how to turn it off because I don't care. I'm not a big enough person where I care much at all. Even a tiny bit, I don't care. Spamming would theoretically be a good thing for me because I'm such a small channel, but slow mode is fine. I doubt anybody needs to be messaging faster than 5 seconds. I mean, yes. And it'll make it, let's say 10 people are in here and there's a bunch. That makes it easier to read it. But at the same time, it's for example, let's say somebody says something and they misspell a word, or it looks like they said they just randomly got cut off because they pressed enter too early or whatever. They have no way to fix that. Too slow at typing to do that anyway. I'm so slow at typing. I sent you the brief for issue 1 yesterday. Dude, that took me 6 hours, and it's not that many words. I suck at typing. Also, YouTube are just fighting and clawing back and forth to take the first place crown of top chatter, huh? You guys are just fighting. Every other message, it changes back and forth. Almost cried reading that. That's nice. That's a good thing to hear from the person who I'm going into business with. That's a good thing to hear from somebody who I'm supposed to trust and what have you. But yeah, the plan for today is just yap. So it's called the yap sesh. I'm just going to be talking. I'm about to sneeze too. I'm about to sneeze my brain off. Any plans for a random quiet show soon? I did have a plan for that. I did have a plan for a quiet show episode. It would be towards the end of this month. But there is one of those that I'm planning on doing. One hell of an issue. I hope so. What's your day looking like? Well, I showered. My hair is looking kind of dark because I just showered. But currently I'm just gonna stream. Probably 2 hours, maybe 3. Beyond that, I'm kind of just chilling. Gotta eat, gotta drink, try to rest. Tomorrow I've got work. Blah 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 blah. Nothing super fun. Probably randomly message you about comic stuff. Bless you. Thank you, Sebastian. I deeply appreciate that. Look forward to it. How I discovered your channel. Great. That's how a lot of people discovered my channel. That show is the single biggest pull of viewership that I've had on anything. Quite a Show is just very, very good at pulling people in. Probably due to its name being so easily pick upable. The fact that it's a gimmick thing. So that's fair. What's up? What's good? Not a whole lot, really. Just kind of sat here talking. Hell yeah. Yeah, send me those fucking Raider jeans, chat. Good whisper? Yeah. I grew up in a household where I kind of had to whisper a lot. Like, I would stay up to play games with friends or whatever, and I'd have to whisper the entire time. So I got pretty good at whispering throughout my teenage years. Stuck around for the content? You damn right. You damn right, Sebastian. You stuck around for the CONTENT. Like the CAMPFIRE. Like, you know what you want, and I appreciate that. I think it's kind of crazy that a guy called Hysteric Denim joins, immediately followed by Axel talking about making jeans. I'm just saying. I think Axel's fucking crazy or something. Like a lunatic. A borderline psychopath. But, yeah, this stream's kind of just going to be me talking. If people bring something up, I'll comment on that. I've got just some soft, no mid-roll, no copyright music playing back there. I don't even know if that's being picked up by the microphone. I could not tell you. It doesn't look like I have a light on in here. It looks so dark, but the light's on. I literally promise it's on. I'm gonna go move. I'm gonna like take the bulb and move it off the deep end. Yeah, you sure are. Does that look any different? Do I look any less stuck in the dark by myself? Thesis show is a Sunday. Gonna have to wear a suit more. Yeah, suits aren't fun. I'm not huge on wearing monkey suits. Light looks good? Good. Ever so slightly. I don't know what else to do. There's a light switch right here. You can hear me flicking it. It doesn't do anything. There's a light under, so this is all set on a built-in desk that's like built against the walls. And then above it is like a shelving unit. And there is a light up there. But that light doesn't turn on. So I don't know what else to do, really. I'm trying to think of what I've got. Is that a light? What even is that? Okay, so that's on. Feel around at it. It's plugged in. Okay. Sketch of the jeans. All right. I'll take a gander at such jeans. I'll be waiting. I'll be waiting. Trying to figure out how to make the cat has decided to come see me. Okay, guess. Oh, the king. Oh, you're not ruining stream. You can come see me, but you're not going to jump over the... Not on the keyboard, buddy. You're not diving onto the keyboard. I don't want you to. I don't want you to dive on the keyboard, pal. Little dude. Please stop with your decisions to break everything in your path. I don't think you were on screen at all. So they might just think I'm insane. Well, now he's moving the computer. Hey, buddy. There he is. Hey, pal. How about you come down here on my lap instead of sitting up there on the computer? Hey? How about that? Or you can leave. That's fine, too. But I don't want you on the computer, buddy. It's bad. Okay, bye. Yeah, I don't really know what to talk about. If people in chat, if you bring up anything, I'll talk about that. Like, let's say you bring up, I don't know, burgers. I'll talk about burgers for a couple of minutes. I don't care what we talk about. It's a yap sesh. Just whatever the fuck. So feel free to bring up whatever the hell it is you want to bring up, as long as it's not, an insane thing to say to me or whatever. If I could have any superpower, which would you pick personally? Okay, I have the image, but I'm going to wait to look at it so I don't change my brain on what I'm talking about here with superpowers. Okay, question to you, because you're the one who asked about the superpower. Am I getting it and then the rest of the world is the same? I changed nothing. I just used the power for, like, for example, right? Sebastian said flying. Like, oh, I'm just going to start flying, right? Or is this a situation where I'm going out of my way to be like a super person? Because those do change my answer. Like, what is the context of my life after getting said superpower? Because that does change my answer. Don't want to be a superhero, just want to fly. That's fair. See, there's powers that I think would be really dope. End quote. Just they'd be kind of cool. But then there's some that it's like, I think I could do some good with that, Because they're not the same thing. Like, being able to fly would be dope, but like, what would I do if I got superpowers? If you think you'd become a hero, that's your truth. Okay. If it's up to just whatever my brain says, I think invulnerability without immortality. Like, sort of like the Luke Cage, like, oh, my skin's invulnerable thing. Like, I am impervious to being shot. I'm impervious to being stabbed. I could still get sick. Like, I'm still going to die of old age or whatever. But, like, I am invulnerable. I think that's what I'd choose. Because I hate paper cuts suck. I work in a kitchen, so I get cut and burned a lot. I think the tick, true. I think invulnerability is a pretty like underrated one because so many characters have it, and it's not a named thing about them. Like Wolverine is invulnerable because he comes back from a single cell, even though he's not technically invulnerable because like he can get sick, he can get shot, he can get cut, whatever. But like the whole point is he'll like infinitely regenerate. Same with Deadpool. And then like the Hulk is technically invulnerable. He can get shot, he can get blown up, he can get cut, but like it doesn't do a whole lot. Superman is technically invulnerable without kryptonite. To a certain extent, there's just a lot that are invulnerable, and then like in like a little hyphenated area, some extra like, well, actually this. But I think it's a very underrated, very cool one. Being able to fly is up there though, because that's like you never have to pay. Depends how fast you fly, I think. Because if I'm flying at the same speed that I walk or that I can run, I don't know if it'd be worth it. Like if it's no traffic, that's true. That's true. But like if I'm flying and I can only go like 5 miles per hour and I can only do it like glide style, like what are the rules to the flying? Because like if what if you can't take off? What if you have to like climb a building and dive off of it or something? Yeah, it would suck a little bit. Like I don't know. Like I feel like you got to know the rules. Biologically not needing sleep, like the body doesn't need it. That is a good one. That's a good run. See, here's my question for you. Is it not needing sleep or not able to sleep? Because let's say you wake up tomorrow and you never have to sleep again, but you want to take a nap or whatever because it's just been like 6 days of nonstop shit. You want to go to bed. Now you like can't? Or is it just you don't need it, but you could if you wanted? Have an elytra? Yeah. Have some fireworks. Blast yourself out of a cage. You could be a good circus worker if you could fly. If you could fly, you would have some crazy like circus potential. Like the tricks you could do. You could scam a lot of people on YouTube.com. If you could fly, dude, you could just screw everyone on YouTube over. You'd be fine not being able to sleep. I think I would feel that way about most of the time, but I feel like if there's a day where I just do like everything, I feel I want to rest. Not because I need literal rest, but because I don't want to do anything. And I feel like losing that would be a little rough. I think what's it labeled as? Oh no, I can't think of the word. Oh no. My brain isn't working. Also, the genes are sick. The genes in question, by the way. Here. Just that. The genes in question. Quite cool. Quite cool. Here, let me open that so I can look at chat. There we go. That's gonna help me jump my cock. All right. Have a good rest of your day. I hope to hear from you. My name's not Hank. All right. You're thinking of the guy from Breaking Bad. All right. You messed up my name. My name's not Hank. Thank you for the good luck wishes. Love you, bud. See you later. And Sebastian, it's the first one. AXEL. Or I've been spelling it wrong for months, which I hope is wrong. Hope is not correct. Love you not, Hank. Yeah, very true. Axel. That's a really good spelling of Axel. I like that. Well, we'll see what we've got. I think I'm going to continue advertising the idea of the stream. How very quaint. Open this up. Sorry, I'm bad at spelling. You're terrible at spelling. That's why I'm the one who writes stuff. That's why you draw things. Hello? I don't know how to pronounce your name. Is it... I can't tell if that's RN or M. I think it's RN. I think it's You're Nice. I think. I don't want to be pronouncing your name incorrectly. But hello, welcome to the stream. Burn. someone can pronounce it correctly. Was it your nice? Like your nice, but like shortened. Okay, Axel, I'll remember to let you know that you locked the door. Okay, cool. Well, welcome to the stream, You're Nice. I'm Finn. I don't know if you're already a fan of the channel or if you're brand spanking new. Couldn't tell you. I don't believe I've seen your name before. And if I have, then I apologize if it seems like I forget. There's just 930 people have pressed sub. It's a little hard to remember all of the names. But welcome. I've been for like half a year. Rarely interact though. That's fair. That's okay. Welcome. Today we don't really have a topic. We're just kind of yapping. That's why it's labeled the yap sesh. It's just kind of been me talking. My buddy Axel just left. Guy I've been working on a comic book with. Lovely fella. Currently, it's me, you, and Sebastian, who's been around for a hot minute and comments a fair bit. But welcome. If there's anything you would like to talk about, feel free to bring up a topic and we could go back and forth on it, whatever. I'm just kind of interested in yapping. See what I can do here. Favorite season, like of the year, like fall, winter, summer, that sort of thing. Yes. I think I'm a big winter enjoyer. I don't know if that's my final answer, but like the moment you ask the question, that is like the first one that pops in my head. Is I think winter. I think snow. I think of like just getting comfy. You know, depends on the area. That's fair. That's entirely fair because there's some areas where like summer is still cold or winter is still hot or the middle seasons barely exist. So I think that's fair. I think fall's probably the actual answer. My brain immediately says winter because of the beauty of snow, but I think fall's probably my actual answer. Halloween's my favorite holiday, so you know that's there, just slapped in the middle. I'm a big fan of the weather not being 2-week winter state of Florida. That's very true. So, you know, I think fall's the real answer for me. I like literally watching the leaves fall. The temperature's not so low that I'm going to die, but it's not hot as balls anymore. It's pretty. Halloween's right around the corner, and that's like my favorite time of year. So, you know, I think it's fall. I think it's fall and then winter. What's the other one? It's fall, winter, summer. I know there's a fourth. Shit. Spring. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think it's fall, then winter, then spring. Fall, spring, winter, summer. I think. Fall's my favorite. Spring's really fucking pretty. And where I live, it's where a lot of animals come out to like be viewable. I'm not into hunting or anything, but being able to see them more is very nice. So I think it's fall, then spring, then winter, then summer. I don't like summer very much. I grew up in Arkansas where summer meant it was 115 degrees and wet. Not even like raining, just moist. And I really didn't like that. My autism hates being wet. So whenever the temperature gets hot and my body just gets coated in its own like liquid, I'm not a big fan. Not huge on that. What's your favorite season, Sebastian? You're here. You had that question. What's your answer to that? What is your favorite time of year, Sebastian? And apparently there's other people in chat as well. What is your favorite time of year? Like, if you had to live in one of the four, what's the answer? What do you pick? Probably spring. Florida doesn't get a lot of seasonal change, but that's when the ocean starts to warm up. That's fair. I've been to Florida a few times. Was never there that long, really, but I was there on separate occasions. Typically during summer, because it was whenever I was younger and was in school throughout the rest of the year. But it was really hot. I don't like being wet, and the whole deal is, the ocean and what have you. I spent a lot of the time that I was there, me and my little sister, just on a treadmill. Like, we were, at that point, I was 17, she was probably 15. And they had, like, a weight room with, like, all sorts of fucking, like, actual equipment and stuff. And there was, like, 3 treadmills. And me and her got on the first and second one and just walked for a long fucking time. Like, we were there for, like, a week. And we spent probably somewhere in the ballpark of 5 hours every day just walking on those treadmills. It was very nice. They had like a big TV up in the room. It didn't have a remote, so it was stuck on the channel True TV, doing reruns of the show Impractical Jokers. So me and my sister walked on treadmills for just hours whilst watching Impractical Jokers. So that's my memories of Florida, really, or that. It was a very weird period. Core memory? Yeah, I remember it very deeply. I was wearing I had like a fancy button up, but it looked like it was made of newspapers. So that was weird. That was also before I figured out the whole faggot thing, and I had like a beard and everything. I didn't figure all that out about myself yet. I had like a weird, like, patchy beard. It was a very weird period of my life. I didn't have a job at that point, I don't think. Understandable? Yeah. But I remember it pretty deeply. A very weird period. But I do remember it quite well. I'm actually going to see my sister again soon. It's been well over a year at this point. I think last time I saw her was, I don't know, almost 18 months ago. It's been a minute. It's been a hot minute. So I'm excited to see her. You like the sound my chair makes? It's so loud. It never shuts up. Quality chair. Yeah, that's how you know it works. That's how you know that it's a chair that'll hold you. Sebastian, I have a question, because you asked earlier about the Quite a Show, right? And that's how you found the channel. That's how you have grown as part of this community, You're the main person who asked for it in comments, you're the person who asked for it here. So I have 2 questions for you. A, is there an episode of it that specifically you remember? Or is it just like overall you liked that as a show? Because I'm not sure why people like that. A lot of people tend to, apparently. It's my best performing thing ever. But I don't know why. I don't understand why it's such a big deal, why it's the biggest thing I've made. I don't know. So I'd like a little bit of insight if you have it. Nothing immediately comes to mind. I mostly just like the concept. It's just a relaxed ramble. Also, it feels more intimate, not in a weird way, but like more connected to the audience. Sometimes I just pick a random episode and throw it on in the background while I'm working. That's fair. That's fair. I think that's entirely fair. I guess the just being more intimate and easy to follow is kind of, I guess that could be helpful. I try to keep most of the stuff I make to that, really. Keeping it in that vein of being something that's easy to hop onto, not because it's super special, but more so because it isn't. I see. Yeah, I'm not against ever doing more, as we've seen. I've made one like a month ago, and I plan on making one later this month. But there was a period where it was the only thing getting views. Period. It just was. And that sucked for me because I would put work into other stuff. For example, I was making like almost hour-long videos every week that took me Lord knows how long to figure out the topic, do my research for it, sit and talk, make the thumbnail, make the like description and everything, figure out like what I wanted to do. And that stuff was getting like 8 views. Meanwhile, the thing where I sit and don't do anything for 15 minutes was getting 30, 40, 60, 100. And that kind of hurt my like creative feelings in a way. Like I don't know, it sort of felt like it was dismissive of the work I'd put in on other stuff. And I don't want it to go away because I liked making it. I just didn't like that it was the only thing that could get me views at all. And also, I still don't feel like doing 3, sometimes 4 or 5 videos a week. That stuff was not good for me. Fine with the change, but don't want it to die. Understand how that feels. You want all your content to get good attention. YouTube's weird. YouTube's very weird. And I don't want it to die either. I would like to go back to it every once in a while. Maybe in the future I'll like make it a scheduled thing. I don't know. Do put great effort into your discussions. I like all your videos. Keep up. Thank you. I appreciate that. I think the biggest problem is that I don't have like a genre where, for example, Markiplier, right? That's a gaming channel. He makes gaming stuff. And whenever he makes other stuff, it still performs well because he has 30 million people sub to him, right? But he's a gaming channel. That's how he grew, is through the gaming stuff. Or Smosh, they're a bunch of skits. So they make comedy skits, and that grows and that grows and that grows. And then instead of posting everything onto that one channel, they made 15 fucking channels for different stuff. Smosh Games, Smosh Pit. Like, they have a thing specifically for, like, podcasts. They have so much shit. But they're, like, individuals. Or a smaller channel, for example, Troy Oboya, one of my favorites. He's got 100 whatever thousand subs or whatever. He's doing really good for himself, and I love his stuff. But it's all comic stuff. It's all about DC. It's all about Marvel. It's indie comics. It's Invincible. It's Walking Dead. It's whatever. but it's all comics. I don't have any sort of genre going on. I don't even have a loose genre because there's like comics is a loose genre. It's not a Spider-Man YouTube channel. It is a comics YouTube channel. So if he wants to talk about a different comic, he can. Or with someone like Astral Spiff, he makes a lot of challenge runs where he's playing a game on like in a new way that is difficult. But let's say new FNAF game comes out, he plays that. It doesn't force him to make a new thing up because it's sort of in the same realm. It's a game, and he's played the former games in challenge runs or whatever. I don't even have like that loose genre because I talk about comics, I talk about games, I talk about movies, I talk about random political stuff, I talk about AI, I talk about my life, I talk about jobs, I talk about whatever. I've done those ASMR videos. I do stuff like this. Random cat videos. I plan on doing stuff to do with marbles because I've randomly gotten marble autism recently. Point being, I don't have a genre. So it's incredibly difficult for my stuff to grow, which is part of why I'm so uninterested with a lot of the growth stuff. Like, I don't really care if the channel hits 1 million subs. I want to hit 1,000. That's my big goal right now, is to hit that 1,000 mark. But like, I don't care that much. Traditional vlog channel almost, but yeah, it's hard to grow without a direct topic. Yeah, I think it almost sits in like that moist critical like commentary, like moist critical, pyrocynical, fucking August the Duck or whatever he's called. Like there's a lot of those channels where they can just kind of talk about anything because they're commentary channels, right? The issue with me is I'm not exactly using other stuff, and that's not a diss on them. I love Charlie. I'm a big fan of Pyro. Like those guys don't have any disrespect coming from me. Point just being, they take a video, they react to it, or they take a video and they like show you little clips of it to be like, hey, look at this crazy bullshit that shouldn't happen. Or if they talk about some big like world-ending event, they give you like all the details and they show it to you. I don't do that because I don't edit. It's just me talking. So it's very similar, but they have a production quality that I don't have, that I don't want to learn, really. Like, as much as I complain about, like, oh, I don't have editing, and that's like a negative thing, I don't want to edit. I really don't want to learn how to do it, and I don't want to spend all my time on it, because I don't think I would love doing this if I did that. 1,000 would be sick. It really would. I've been on the run from 900 to 1,000 for almost 3 months. And we're only at, I think, 32. So I don't think it's happening soon. But it's cool. It would be neat. I don't think it'll happen. It'll happen sometime, but not now. I think the 1,000 goal is, I don't know, maybe by my birthday in August. Probably not, though. I don't think we hit it. As much as I would love to, I don't think it happens. 2010, 2012 YouTube? Yeah. I've had a lot of YouTube channels. I've been doing this for 13 years. In October, it'll be 14. I've been making YouTube videos since I was 7 years old. I made gaming stuff. I made specifically Minecraft stuff. I did CSGO stuff. Actually, it wasn't CSGO. It was, I don't know which CS it was. It wasn't Go. I did stuff on Rainbow Six Siege, stuff on Fortnite. I did commentary stuff with no editing. I did Minecraft music videos. I did a channel whenever I was like 12 where I did gaming stuff, but I did it in like a really shitty Donald Duck voice because I really liked the channel The Duck Voice. I did a random commentary channel following that. I did the Fynn'sFolly channel, which was very, very short-lived and no longer exists. It got copyright striked to death. I did the Fynn.png channel, which was the one I had right before this, which was known as Fynn.png. Lego Two-Face. It was labeled as Crabman Gaming. It had a bunch of weird fucking names. But I, it's a lot of time. 14 years is a very long time to be doing something. I've made videos with other itty-bitty channels, not anymore. These days, it's just me. But I did that a while ago. Like, fuck, it's probably been 5 years. It's probably been 5 years since I last worked with another content creator in any way, shape, or form. I mean, I worked with Amidon for a period whenever I lived with him. But we didn't make a whole lot together. Considering we lived together for fucking 5 months, we didn't make a whole lot. But, it's all right. But I think that's my biggest issue, is just not having a genre, and then that being an issue of, like, oh, well, can't exactly advertise what the channel is very well without having a, like, idea of what to tell people. It's like, oh, what is this channel? Great question. I do not fucking know. I wish I could tell you. So, but it's okay. It's alright. It will be okay. I will survive. Is what it is. YouTube got a YouTube. It's been cool seeing the community grow slowly but surely. Don't remember how many subs you had when I joined. If I'm not mistaken, I could be wrong. I'm pretty sure you joined a little before 600. I think. I could be wrong, but I feel like that's the right time frame. Because I don't remember seeing your name whenever I lived in Arkansas. So it's been about a year. Well, a year in February. So it's been a year and some change. So I want to say it was around that 600 mark. I did, yeah. It was really great. Hasn't happened again. Yeah. There was a period, I want to say last May, like a year ago, where I jumped from like 500, 600 to the 800 range over the course of like a month, which is great. It is great. But those people didn't stick around. So, a little bit of an issue for me. Because it's like great that people like came and joined and the channel grew, and that's awesome. However, kind of fucking sucks, because like 150 people popped into the channel over the course of like 2 weeks, and not one of them stuck around, which is less than helpful for me, but I'll be okay. I'll be all right. I think I'll be okay. But, we'll figure it out. I'll be okay. Algorithm things. Yeah. The algorithm's something. It works as intended. I'm also, like, afraid to use more in videos, like using just things in general, because I really don't like the idea of the channel getting a community guideline strike or a copyright strike. I've worked really hard for a really long time. I would like this to not go away. And a lot of channels that are significantly bigger than me and significantly better than me have been getting just demolished. Like, there's a channel I really like called Bizabizow, Bizow, Bizabizow, I think. And I really like that channel, and recently they got demolished. They got fucked. The TLDR is they have a secondary channel that is not their main channel, where they post shit posts, just dumb short videos. One of those got copy claimed or broke a community guideline. I can't remember which. And then they didn't appeal it. They didn't go for an appeal because they were worried about the appeal failing and killing the channel. Well, now their main channel, which has like 200,000 subs, right? That channel is now demonetized completely and can't make any money because of their second channel having a short video that got community striked, which is fucked. And it's all an AI thing. It's completely the AI thing. Nobody in their right mind would ban channel number 1 because channel number 2 has a community strike. Yeah. Yeah, it's fucking stupid. They are not the first person it's happened to. They will not be the last person it happens to. That's why I don't involve the like. I'm not gonna put up like pictures and videos and stuff because I'm not fucking doing that. Not gonna be me. I'm not losing my channel because of an AI being stupid. I don't like AI in the first place, and then AI is now in charge of the way YouTube runs, which makes no fucking sense. So you know. I'm not interested in that. Like, I don't know. I've been forcing my girlfriend to watch Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul because Better Call Saul is my favorite TV show of all time. I fucking love that show. So she's been watching those, and I want to make a video where I want to make 2 videos. One where I express my thoughts on the 2 shows, as I've now watched them 3 times, and then I want to do one where I ask her questions about the shows and get her inputs. Right? I think that'd be really interesting. But I don't know how to make that video interesting without showing pictures, showing videos, playing music, So, have yet to see Better Call Saul, though. It is my favorite show ever. I love Better Call Saul. I will not spoil it for you. I won't say anything that pushes you. I like it a lot. There's this thing called sequelitis, basically that it's sequelitis or prequelitis, depending on the context, where a show is popular, so they make a sequel or a prequel, right? That's a big deal. Happens all the fucking time. Typically, those sequels or prequels are going to be dog shit because they're a cash grab. They're just for money. Better Call Saul is so fucking good that there are hundreds of thousands of people who have watched it and not seen Breaking Bad. They just liked it because it's a good show by itself. Because knowing Breaking Bad, all that does is make it where you know more about what's happening in Better Call Saul. It doesn't spoil anything. It doesn't hurt it. And there's a lot of world building in Better Call Saul that makes Breaking Bad better the next time you watch it. There's a lot of stuff where you watch Better Call Saul and then you go back and rewatch Breaking Bad, and there's just so many little things that are like planted that make more sense or feel more important. It's very interesting. That's what I think. For example, I watched Breaking Bad, and then I watched Better Call Saul. A year passed, and then I forced Amadon to watch Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. We didn't finish Better Call Saul, but we watched most of it. And on my second watch of Breaking Bad, there were so many things that I picked up on that were important either later in Breaking Bad or more important because of the prequel show Better Call Saul. And then watched that with him. Watching it with my girlfriend, Haley, it has been one of the most, like, enjoyable watches of anything ever for me because of how much of it I now understand that I didn't. Because I've seen Breaking Bad twice, 3 times now. I've seen Better Call Saul twice, 3 times now. We're not done with it. And there's so many details that the next time you watch it, you pick up on. It's really interesting how they're able to do that, and it doesn't feel like, hey, do you remember? Do you remember? Huh? You remember Breaking Bad? You remember that thing from Breaking Bad? Because it's really smart about the way it uses that stuff. I'm a big fan. Yes, I agree. It's extremely cool because you can never watch the same show for the first time more than once. You can never play the same game for the first time more than once. You can't. because that's not how the human mind works, right? Unless you have like dementia, which sucks, right? Fuck that. That sucks ass. But like you can't experience something for the first time ever again. However, you can make someone else experience it for the first time and experience it again through them. And that's one of the most beautiful things about sharing media. It's one of the most beautiful things about the human experience. It's one of the most just compelling parts of being a person. Because if you have a favorite movie or a favorite show or a favorite cartoon or a favorite song, you get to show that to other people and get to experience it in a new way. Fiance watched the entirety of The Walking Dead with you, and it might be my favorite show of all time. Haven't fully decided, but it's up there. I fucking love The Walking Dead. I love it so much. It gets so stupid sometimes. It gets so stupid, but it's so good. It's so good, but it's so stupid, but it's so good, but it's so stupid, but it's so good. Seeing people's reactions to that show are also really good. I'll force Haley to watch it at some point. I don't want to force her to watch just like all of the AMC shows in one run, so I'll give her a break. But we will watch The Walking Dead. I would like to see people's reactions to that one. That is, The Walking Dead is one of those shows for me where there are so many parts of it that are perfect, like genuinely genre defining, perfect pieces of media. There's a lot of dog shit in there too. There's definitely a lull in the middle, and that's where a lot of people dropped off. But man, if you push through, it gets so good. Yeah, I think without going into spoilers, because I don't know who else is here, right? They're theoretically two other people than you. So without going into spoiler territory, right? A certain character gets killed by a certain character in a certain like season premiere, right? That happens. And people are very unhappy with that. And they stop watching. I think that's a dumb reason to stop watching. And it's my that one's my favorite death in the show. So 3 or 4 seasons for absolute cinema? Yeah. Yes. I think season 1's iconic. Season 2 is probably my favorite, actually. I really like season 2 a lot. I really like season 2 of that show so much. It's so good. Season 3 is really good. Season 4 is pretty good. Season 5's iffy. It's not bad, but it's kind of like you can tell it gets a little rough. Season 6, okay, it's a little rough. 7 and 8 are really up and down. There's hills to climb in that one because Negan is so cool, and I love him. I love him. But there's a lot of stuff in those 2 seasons that are pretty bum, pretty doo doo, pretty ass. Yeah, I love Negan. Yeah, I think I like comic book Negan more than TV Negan because he's so much more campy cartoon villain and so much less sociopath. But I love Negan, and I love Jeffrey Dean Morgan's portrayal of Negan. I love that character. Season 9 is pretty all right. There's parts of it that are great, but there's a lot of it that I just don't care about, you know? Or like Rick's send-off is beautiful. I don't necessarily care too much about the newer show, The Ones Who Live or whatever. I don't really care. I'm kind of beyond the point of giving too much of a shit because they butcher a lot of things. I like narratively through a creative lens as somebody who's writing a comic, as somebody who like makes these videos, blah 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 blah. I narratively love it. I love the narrative bits of Rick's send-off with Daryl's last like nod and with everybody crying and with I found him, talking about how he finally found his family, right? Beautiful shit. not huge on the fact that he left just to come back and film a new show, you know? I think that's kind of like, it almost ruins the whole point. Cried a lot, yeah. Isn't 100% Rick? Yeah, you're right. He leaves, and then Daryl takes the spot of main character really quickly, and it doesn't really change a lot. He kind of already was the show's main character since like season 5, I'd say. Like Rick is the leading man, and he talks the most and everything. But it becomes the Daryl show pretty early, considering Rick's still around for almost 3 full seasons after that. It's the Daryl show. Cried a lot, yeah. I think Herschel made me cry the most. I also cried a lot about Dale. Dale, Herschel, initially Shane the first time I watched it. Because I hate Shane, right? Like that's the point. Is you're supposed to hate, but I love I love the creativity of the character. I love John Bernthal. He's one of my favorite actors. So seeing him go away like sucks, but like Shane needed to die. It's like very important to the story. But like he's so interesting. He's so interesting. He's so interesting. He's so fun. And the reinvention of that character means a lot to me because in the comics, right, in the Walking Dead books, he's in there for like 8 pages. He is not around very long. And then the show brings him across 2 full seasons. But in the book, he like barely exists. Very interesting. Cried a lot throughout that show. So yeah, that Lord. Shane's character honestly made me hate Lori. Yes. See, I don't. Yeah, it's definitely harder to root for Lori after you watch it more than once. Because on the first watch through, you can be like, oh, she's like oblivious, right? She's oblivious. However, the second time you watch it, you pick up on details. She's not oblivious. She's not stupid. She's not unknowing. She knows. She's aware. She knows exactly what she's doing. So, you know, Lori becomes harder to watch as you watch more. Whereas I think a lot of people take Shane and they try to make him a good guy, and they try to be like, oh, well, he did nothing wrong, and oh, he was right, and da 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 da. That's crazy. That's a little crazy. I don't know about all that. Shane is okay with killing people, including Rick. He's mean to Lori. He's mean to Carl. He's an asshole. He's completely okay with having sex with Andrea while trying to be with Lori. It's like he's not a good dude. He's right about survival because he's a fucking freak. He's not a good person. Or isn't anymore. He was. He's not. So, you know, I think the people that try to make him a good guy are a little fucking crazy. People that try to paint him in the light of somebody who's misunderstood, you're a little just, I think, blind to the narrative. Because he's like, he was Rick's best friend. He was a good partner. He was a good family friend. All that goes away pretty quickly. And if your best friend's dead and you sleep with his wife, there's no issue there. He's dead, right? You know, that's not his wife anymore. However, the moment he's not dead, if you keep going for it, you're the problem. That is a you issue. However, Lori is not ignorant. She is aware of the whole situation, and she is a bit of an asshole. She just is. She's a bit of an ass. And then in season 3, Lori like does nothing. She's pregnant, but she does nothing. She's there so that Rick can go, Lori, get in there. And then that's it. So, you know. And then she dies, and Rick's like, "Oh my god, I see a ghost. I see a ghost of Lori, man. I see a ghost. There are no rules, man. We're lost. You know? You think you can handle it out there without me? Send me a postcard. Door's open." Ghost Arc was annoying? Yes. I think for a show about zombies, for a show about literal zombies, it's kind of crazy that, you know, I just the show about zombies having a ghost arc is kind of fucking stupid, I think. You know? I didn't like it. Wasn't my thing. Wasn't my thing. Um but for the most part those first couple seasons are pretty fire. Pretty fire. I think I don't know. Yeah, right? He's the leader. He's the most dangerous. He's the smartest. He's the only like statistical tactician they have. He's the only guy with any like battlefield experience. He's the only person who knows like weak points. He's the only person who knows like how to get into this prison. He's the smartest. He's the strongest. He's the most important. He's the MVP. He's the main player. He's the quarterback. He's the team captain. He's all of this shit. And then for like 6 episodes of this like 12 episode season. Oh man, come on, man. I'm on the phone with nobody. What's the deal? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like why is he there? I don't know. I feel like and you can have him break down, you know? I have no issue with a male character having a breakdown and being sad and being hurt. That's cool. That's interesting. Especially for like 2013 when that season was coming out. That's like really interesting and really special. But they don't do it in a way that's creative and they don't do it in a way that's fun and they don't do it in a way that's like interesting or narratively like watchable. They do it in like a really weird, really unfun, really uncool, really unjust way that just doesn't feel worthy of the character. I mean, like him mentally deteriorating is entirely valid and super fun and interesting. It's like he killed his best friend. His wife is dead. He has a baby now that he doesn't know how to fucking deal with. He's in charge of all of these people who are failing to be like a part of the group properly. You can make it really interesting about the fact that he like is losing his mind. But they don't. They don't use a mental health thing. They don't bring up like the fact that he did all of that. No, he's talking to a ghost on a phone that isn't plugged in. That makes fucking sense. That's interesting. No, we're not going to talk about like toxic masculinity or the fact that he's like hurt like emotionally by the fact that he killed his best friend and he had to deal with his wife dying and da 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 da. No. Why would we use any of that? That makes no fucking sense. Instead, we're going to dive into the idea of he's on the phone with a ghost. It's not interesting to me. Yeah, I don't know how else to describe that arc. Nothing happens for like 5 episodes. Rick talks to a phone. That's the whole situation. Like I don't know what else to describe that as. Nothing happens and no one does anything. Governor was also top tier. Yes. A lot of people like the governor more than Negan. I'm not of that camp. However, I do really like the guy. He is really interesting. He's super interesting. He's super fun. Like he's the first time anyone besides Shane, I guess, really like gives Rick a stern like I'm better than you. He gets very scary. Yeah. Especially Beard. when he has the beard, that episode is one of my favorites. The episode where it's just him by himself, and then he meets with Tara and whoever, I can't remember Tara's sister's name. Yes, Grizzly Governor. Like when he gets the beard, he has the eye patch, his hair grows out. That episode is really fucking good. And then the Negan episode from season 9, Here's Negan, or maybe it was 10. The Here's Negan episode, those are two of my favorite episodes. Here's Negan, and then whatever the fuck the governor episode is, where there's no Rick, there's no Daryl, there's no Glenn, there's no Shane, no, fuck all that, no Gale, no Dale, nothing. It's just governor episode, which is really interesting, and then Negan episode, which is probably my favorite episode of the show. I love that fucking episode. It's so fucking good. Him singing, you are so beautiful to me. That song fucks, and he fucks singing it. God, that shit's good. That's a good episode. That's probably my favorite episode of the whole show. It's so fucking good. Seeing who he was and then who he becomes, and fuck, it's so good. That one makes me feel good. Hi, people. Welcome. People keep popping in and then leaving. I'm gonna cry. At least I've had the concurrent like 2 or 3 the whole time. That's good. People keep popping in. We get to like 5 people in chat, maybe 6, and then out they go. They run away. Trying to get this all figured out, mate. Literally. Bruv. Trying to figure this thing out here. Trying to figure this thing out. It's been nice hanging out with you. Hopefully, Lurker actually chats. Have a great day, Finn. Have a great day, Sebastian. Have a wonderful day. Have a good day at work. Try to rest afterwards. Stay safe. I appreciate you. Bye-bye. 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 Thank you. All right, I'll see you, bud. Keep your peepers peeled for the whole quite a show gimmick. Because that should be happening at some point soon. Stay safe, bud. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, meow. Okay. Let's see if we can get anybody in here. In a minute. Try to see what we can do. See if we can get anybody to join in. While we wait on people to join. get something to drink. Give me a little chocolate milkshake. That cat is beautiful. Golly, that cat is beautiful over there. Oh, baby, there it is. Hello, everybody. Come on in, join. I see that there's 2 people in the chat, but nobody chatting. Feel free to join me. Ooh, yeah. Why am I YouTube off, y'all? Turn that back on. Sorry, chat. Figuring things out. Trying to. There we go. Maybe a little move in scenery. Perhaps. Maybe a little scenic change is what we need, yo. Use a blanket to prop it up. Make it a little easy on myself, eh? Hello, the king. Alrighty. Little scenic change, eh? A little scenic change. Make the place look a little different, maybe. How do I feel about that? Got some chalky milk. Welcome to the 3 of you in chat. Welcome back. If you're new here, hi, my name is Finn. Welcome to Fynn'sFolly. This is the channel where I just kind of yap, make a lot of bullshit, talk about random subjects. If you're new, feel free to ask questions. Or if you're old, still feel free to ask questions. I don't mind. But welcome. Got a little bit of music playing in the background. Got some background musics. Got some stuff behind me to make the place look just a smidge better. Howdy. Welcome to the 3 of you currently watching. My name is Finn. If you're new here, feel free to ask some questions, figure out things about me and figure out things about you. Feel free to chat as much as you'd like. Got a little bit of music playing in the background. Typically, this is not what my recording looks like. You should not. Axel, what are you doing? You should not be driving while... That's crazy. You better not be texting and driving, Axel. I'll kill you. I'll kill you if you're texting and driving. I'll end your life. I'll kill you all the way to death. Texting and driving is uncool. But we're moved. I thought I'd give us a little bit of a background with the little Funko things, a couple 3D printed things on that, little Stranger Things plushies, 2 big Spider-Man gimmicks, that little up house. Thought I'd make the place look just a little different. Not exactly crazy or anything, but, you know, a little bit better than just the blue wall behind me. Put a little bit of character to the room, you feel? Drink a little chocolate milk. Howdy to the 5 of you watching. If you're new here, hi, I'm Finn. Welcome to the stream. What's up, everybody? What's up? You stopped driving? Good. You should stop driving. You shouldn't drive while communicating with people through your phone. But hi, everybody. If you're new here, feel free to chat. It's not something that costs you money, it just costs you time. Feel free to hop into the live chat and yap with me. We don't have too much of a topic today. We're just yapping. I've communicated about multiple TV shows, superpowers, the fact that I'm currently in the processes of making a comic book, this YouTube channel. So feel free to lurk, feel free to communicate about whatever it is you'd like. Feel free to ask questions, give a topic, if you will. I'll probably be streaming for another 40, 50 minutes, maybe an hour. We'll see. Depends how I feel, how you guys are, how much talking gets to happen. Moved things around, got a little bit of a background going here. Ooh, background. I need to get something for this area. I don't have stuff up here. But a couple Spider-Man gimmicks, wrong side of me, there and there. A little bit of background music. Thought I'd try a new area, give the room some character. So, howdy. Feel free to communicate in the live chat over there. Should be, if you're on mobile, under the video of me. Hi. Feel free to hop over into the live chat and communicate. Say hi, ask questions, give a topic, whatever it is you're interested in doing at this moment. Don't feel any need to do anything. Just do what you'd like. If you want to lurk, that's fine. But if you're interested in communicating with us, talking to me, feel free to do so. You can ask a question, give a topic, comment on the channel, talk about a video you've seen. If you're new here, you can figure out some stuff about me. So, howdy, everybody. Hi, hi, hi. Hi, hi, hi. What does that mean? I just realized that the live chat feature has an XP feature. That's weird. I've never seen that before. I was stopped on gravel back roads, by the way. Good. Good. You shouldn't text and drive. It's bad. You're going to die. You're going to get hurt and die, and then get hurt and then die. Yeah, I didn't know that So, for people that are new here, when you chat a lot, you get moved up in like a ranking system that puts you like top 5, top 4, top 3, whatever it may be. Like chatters, people who have said the most throughout the process of the stream. Hello. So apparently there's an XP feature as if it's a video game, which is so crazy. I didn't know that was a thing. So if you're in chat, you can see, for example, the name ACOFF panel, which is that's my buddy Axel. For example, he has a number 1 by his name because he's posted the most through the chat, which is super interesting. There's an XP feature now, so like you're playing an RPG during streams. Very weird. Hello, I can't tell if that says Gilo or Gilo. Giro. I can't tell how you would pronounce that one. But hello, welcome. It's nice to meet you. How are you? What are we up to? Chatters? Cup of chatters, huh? Cup of chats? Gio? What are y'all doing? Currently just yapping. This is kind of just a random stream, not a whole lot of thought behind it, just me talking with you guys. Whatever the hell you want to talk about, really. Not anything specific. We've talked about multiple TV shows now. We talked about the channel. We've talked about former videos. We've talked about the fact that I'm making a comic book with a gentleman in chat. So, we're just kind of doing whatever. Background looks awesome, by the way. Good. Pulled in at the farm. Well, enjoy your time at the farm. The farm. But yeah, it's just kind of a random stream. Just random bullshit go. I'm glad the background looks good. My camera's pretty low in quality, or I'd try to make it look better, but this is just how it's going to look. My camera's not very good. If I move, it might focus a little bit more back there, but probably not. It's pretty bad camera. Chilling for the meantime. Well, enjoy your chill time. To the people in chat that are not commenting, hello, welcome. Got a little bit of a background going. Get some no mid rolls, non-copyright music playing. Talking about random whatever. Feel free to go over to the live chat, which should be under the stream or to the left of it, depending on what device you're on. Feel free to communicate as much as you'd like. It's completely free. There's no reason not to if you're going to be around. You can ask questions. You can give ideas for topics. You can communicate whatever it is you feel like communicating. As long as you don't break any social media rules or whatever, I could care less what you talk about. I just want to communicate with you guys. I'm Finn. I don't know what other info to give, really. Howdy. Feel free to chat with us. Try to see what I can do about this. I think I'm going to give the stream a weird, goofy name instead of a genuine name, because I don't think I care enough to make it like some serious name. I think it's silly if I make it just a dumb name like that. I think that's ever so slightly silly. But hello, everybody watching. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Ooh. Once again, feel free to use the chat. It's... Ooh, see if we can get things to look nice. I got a little chocolate milk. Get me a little drink, eh? A little drink. welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. If anybody's got a topic they'd like to hear my opinion on, if they just want to talk about their thoughts, maybe a question here or there, anything whatsoever. If I look off to the side, sort of like I was doing a second, I'm looking at chat because it's way easier to follow it than it is. It's way easier to follow that on my phone than it is here. Let me close that. And then what does it look like if I share my screen? What if I just share my screen, eh? How will that look? I bet it'll look pretty bad. Oh yeah, there it goes. It might crash. I just want to see what this looks like. We'll see. I hope it doesn't crash. Oh yeah, it's going. Oh yeah, there it is. Yep. Yeah, it does. I just wanted to see what this would look like. Oh yeah, that's good. Oh yeah, that's good stuff, chat. That definitely shouldn't be the way it is. Man, that's not lagging my computer at all. That's so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna turn that off. The stream just about crashed from that. Good to know. Good to know. So I shouldn't do that then. On Wi-Fi, I can finally see everything live. Well, glad you're able to enjoy the live version of the live stream. Did you see the stream explode a minute ago? Did you see that? Or is that something you got to experience, or were you away when the stream exploded? Because it looked pretty stupid. It sure did explode. I can do it again if you didn't see. But I just about broke it. Thought my phone was exploding. Ooh, well, yeah. So the whatever the Streamlabs for YouTube is in YouTube Studio, it has an option for sharing your screen. And I thought it would be silly because I'd like to see the thing where like in this corner and it just infinitely goes. I was right that it would be silly. I was also right that my computer couldn't handle it because it just about broke everything. So that was pretty stupid. You can also, in the share screen folder, whenever I open it, right, it doesn't immediately open whatever it was that I... How would I do that? Well, it doesn't immediately open everything. Instead, it sort of treats all of it weirdly. Love that shit. Good. XP, I would assume it's just granted by you simply messaging. I think. I don't really know. See, currently, you and Sebastian are tied at 150 XP. But you are first place, he's second. So I don't know. Only the top 50 chatters get XP. However, 50 people haven't chatted, therefore the XP won't be changed between people. It would just be on everybody. I'm not necessarily sure. It looks like when the stream ends, you get XP. I would assume it's only on this channel. I wouldn't assume that you can share it with other channels. I don't know. And I don't have, my channel's not very big, so I don't have like a membership sort of thing. So I don't know what the XP is for in that scenario. I don't really know. Huh. Well, I can't get paid donations. You have to have a certain amount of watch hours for that one, which I do not. So donations wouldn't do anything. I'm trying to figure out. The stream? Is the stream still alive? It looks like it's still alive. I think it's okay. All the watch hours yourself? It would be a lot, dude. You'd have to do a lot. Still alive. Okay, cool. I think I can do something here, which I may or may not be right about. I could be insane. Like, I could just be objectively incorrect on what I'm about to do. And I might destroy everything. I could. Right? It could happen. I'd like it to not. I would really like this to work, because if it works, it'd be so silly. It'd be so silly if it worked. It'd be so silly if it worked. Please work. It'd be so silly. 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 Please, it'd be so silly. Please, it'd be so silly. Please. I pray. I pray. I do pray. I do pray. I do pray. I do pray. I pray. Please. It's a black screen. No. Please. Please. Oh. Why is it? Please. Just need it to load. That's all I need. If it loads, I'll be so happy. I understand. Please load. It would be the silliest thing in the world if it loaded. Well, it wasn't you if it was a Wi-Fi thing, because my screens were black too. It'll be okay. It'll be okay. It'll work. Come on. Just work. Please just work. Come on. Be pretty cool if it worked. Be pretty cool if it worked. It is probably going to lag crazy. I won't lie. It's probably going to lag like crazy. As much as I don't want it to, it's going to lag. It's going to lag and it's going to freak out. And then following lagging and freaking out, it's probably going to lag and then freak out. That is my opinion. I don't think it's going to work. I think it's going to crash. Oh, it sure wants to freak out. Oh, it sure wants to freak out. Yeah, Axel, it is not your Wi-Fi, homie. It is. It's all of this. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's blowing up for sure. I'm gonna try to let it catch up. Oh, come on, don't break. Come on, stream. Don't die. Okay. Perhaps. Maybe it's gonna work. Maybe it'll work. We'll see. We'll see. We will see if it works. Currently, the play button doesn't work. Oh, the play button, it's working. I'm gonna wait. Seems like it's gonna work. Oh, it sure is working, man. Oh, well, there went my chance of speed running it. Oh, maybe that's something. That sure is. Oh. This may not work. There's a chance this won't work, too. Okay. Yeah, this isn't gonna work. I have to change what we're up to. Cool Math Games is too intensive. It's too rough. It's too strong. Cool Math Games is just too big and terrifying and strong. Name not set. See if this works better, huh? Maybe this won't blow the whole thing up. Maybe we'll see. Yeah, you damn right. You damn right. Boing, 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 boing. No. Chat. I've been cooked. No, it's fine. I'll get it. Chat, how we doing? How we doing, chat? No! No, it is not Wi-Fi. You're right. Well, I don't even know if that's a me thing. I think it's a stream thing. I'm 100% sure it is a YouTube stream. Because okay, I'm gonna turn it off. I don't trust it. I'm turning it off. It doesn't seem like it wants to work. See how we're doing, because see if we can calm it back down. Because the main issue is a stream problem. Because on my end, it's all fine. It is a stream issue. Currently, stream is super behind. Because I'm looking at the stream right here on my computer, and it's fine. Like, maybe an 18th of a second behind me. The stream that I have pulled up on my phone, however, so that I can look at... That way I'm able to look at... I'm able to look at chat better. It's far behind. Looks good right now. I'm gonna hold up my hand, and when I hold my hand up, tell me when you see it. That way I can tell how far behind the stream is. Up to date, huh? That was about 10 seconds. It's about 10 seconds from when I said that. Which, I guess 10 seconds is alright. It's fine. It will buff. Yeah, the stream did not like that. Oh, I turned it back to cam only on purpose, yeah. Okay. That's good. That's good. Yeah, I don't think the stream liked me screen sharing. I don't think it liked that. Because Cool Math Games, it just exploded. I couldn't even run the game. The dinosaur game, though, that one ran perfectly fine. I could run it. On my end, it was perfect. And then whenever I'd look at the stream on my end, it was perfect. But then, like, the actual version of it that you guys were saying was not. Dude, I love Weezer. Their version of the Cars song, You Might Think I'm Crazy, that's a good song. I like Weezer. I'm a Weezer enjoyer. I wheeze. I'm one of them. Alright, I stay wheezing. I stay wheezing. I'm gonna finish this chocolate milk. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna drink this chalk, this chalky right here, down a hatch. I've not dipped into Weezer much, should I? You should. Well, actually, I don't know what type of music you like, Axel, so I don't know if you should. I think you should. I like Weezer, but I don't know if that necessarily means much for your enjoyment of it. I really like Weezer, but I can't comment on somebody's need to check on a music group without knowing the type of music that they're into, because Weezer is a very specific thing. Anything but modern country. That's very fair. I would say check out Weezer then, for they are not modern country. Blink 182. See, here's the thing. I like Blink 182 and Weezer and British pop. That's fair. That's fair. Or is Britpop a band? I feel like that just means British pop, right? Am I crazy? I feel like that's just British pop music. But I can be insane. I've been wrong before. New metal kick? Yes. Yes. What I've been listening to in my like alone time is Limp Bizkit. So come and get it. I fucking love new metal's fire. Put on some Evanescence, huh? British pop in the 90s. Okay. Okay, I like the verb. The verb? Verve. Damn. The verb. I like the verb. I'm a big Limp Bizkit fan. When it comes to nu metal, I think Limp Bizkit's my favorite. I know some people say they don't count. I disagree. I'm a big Fred Durst enjoyer. I like that guy. I love Bizkit. I did it for the nookie. I love Limp Bizkit, dude. They're the stupidest band of all time, and I love them. So come and get it. I'm a big fan. I'm a huge fan of the Biscuit. They did it for the nookie, and I did it for the nookie. They are probably the dumbest nu metal band in a good way. They're so stupid, and I love them. Also, Fred Durst is like a super vegan these days. He eats like Impossible chicken nuggets and shit. He's got his like huge beard now. I'm a big fan of that. I'm so real. What am I real about? What did I do? Evanescence is also pretty fire. I don't think I'd call them new. I wouldn't even call them metal at all, really. But Linkin Park, I'm a big fan of. I'm a big Linkin Park fan. Castle of Glass is my favorite song of theirs. It's so good. That was my like intro to Castle of Glass was my intro to non-Christian music. Whenever I was like 8, I was chilling with a cousin of mine who was significantly older than me, and he had like a big wooden record player. Okay. And he played Castle of Glass, and I was bumping into that shit. So I love that song. I love that song a lot. I was bumping to that shit. At least early on. That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that period. Slow Chemical by Finger 11. That shit is fire. That shit's maybe my favorite song of all time. I love that fucking song. Huh. I didn't know Evanescence collabed with Korn at any point. That's neat. Urata and what have you. I have a deep spot in my soul for Finger 11. Hello, Puddles. Come over here, honey. Come on. You can come up here. Come on. The cat's coming. The cats are coming. The cats are coming. Paul Revere be like, come here. You fucking tubby lard baby. Huh. You guys can't see the cat. There she is. That's the more important part of this video or stream, is this cat right here. Look at her. Now I get views because of the cat. That's what happens now, baby. Let's go. But yeah, I'm a big Slow Chemicals, maybe my favorite song ever by Finger 11. I love that fucking song. I don't know what I'd refer to Green Day as, but I'm a big Green Day enjoyer. I'm a big Green Day lover. Time of Our Lives is probably my favorite. I don't even know if it's actually called that. I just know that the one version of I watched on YouTube was that one. Way back, I have a med management appointment. Yeah, you should probably handle that. That seems ever so slightly important. Stinky cat. Stinky cat. Stinky cat. She's stinky. Ooh. I got this stinky cat I just found. I ain't with a cat. Meow, 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 meow. Let's pet this cat. Sorry to the person currently watching. I am working on changing the stream name. I'm so apologetic. There we go. And then, boop, cat. It's cat time. Look at this thing. I found this on the road. That's not true. That is a lie. That is a blatant lie. She found me. She has not seen a road in her life. Isn't that right, Puggish? Isn't that right, Fudge? Isn't that right, Buggish? Isn't that right, Pudge? Isn't that right, Fuggish? Look at that baby. Look at that baby. Look at that creature. Yeah, she's a cat. She's a cat. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. She's a cat. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. She's a cat. Wah, wah, wah. Wah, wah, wah. She's a cat. Wah, wah, wah. Fuggish. Fuggish. Puggish. Spush. Buggish. Buggish. Fudge. Pubbish. Spumbus. Buggish. Beat that cat up. Beat her up. I love this cat. Whoa, where you going, girl? You know you're my one ticket to views. You can't leave. Please. Please, Puddles, don't. Come on. Don't be crazy. Whoa, where you going? She's gonna leave. She's gonna leave. I can't have her do that. She can't. She can't. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Puddles? What are you doing, Puddles? Hello? Hello? Chill out, Puzz. Chill out, girl. Golly. She's geeking. She's a geek burger. She's a little geek burger. Oh. For those joining chat, hi. Slow mode's off. You can just chat as much as you'd like. Say whatever. Currently, I'm just petting this cat. Hello, Puggish. Hello, Puggish. Hello, Fudge. Hello, Puddles. Hello, Puddles. Hello. Oh, Fuggish. What are you doing? Silly little creature. It's a weird looking dog. I ain't gonna lie to you, it's a weird looking dog. It's a weird dog I got here. Chill out, honey. No need to bite the dog shit out of me. That hurt. Why you do that? Why you do that, Push? Puggish? Is that Puggish? Is that Puddish? It's okay, Puzz. Hold up. Just a sec, honey. Just a sec. Just a sec. Calm down. Calm down. Chill out for a sec, would you? Oh dear, cat. Oh dear. Where are you going, kitty? Okay. There. The important part of the stream is now on camera. Oh yeah? You having a good time, Puddish? You having a good time? You having a good time? Are you having a good time? Aww. Aww. She's just a little baby. Wah, wah, wah. She's only a baby. Wah, wah, wah. Hey, don't go nowhere now. Don't go running now. You weird little creeter. You little creeter. What are you doing, girl? Where are you going? Well, don't climb up there on the computer. What are you doing? Oh, you're just so pretty. But what are you doing? What are you doing, kid? What are you doing? Oh, good. She's taking the computer with her. Weird little cat. Hey, come over here. Oh. All right here. Or move, okay. Don't lay on my nuts. That hurts. Chill out. Oh, and she's running away. Never mind. She's laying down right there. There you go, buddy. There you go, honey. There you go, cat. There you go, cat. There you go, cat. Puggish. Hello. Hello and welcome to chat, everybody. This is Puddles. She's a beautiful cat. Oh, and she's cutting my leg up, but that's okay. I still love her anyway. Ow, ow, ow. Ow, 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 and wah, wah, wah. Ow. Ow. What do you want? What do you want, Fuzz? Ow! What do you want, honey? What do you want? Oh. Well, I mean, if you're going to go that way, you're going to fall. But you can go that way if you'd like. If you'd prefer to go tumbling over the side like that, you can. Yeah? Do you want to go tumbling off the bed? Is that what you want? Or do you want to stay up here? Because if you want to go tumbling off the bed, you can go that way. But if you want to stay up here, you gotta come this way. That's like the ow! That's like the thing, honey. What you want? Oh, okay. See, that way's not safe. You're gonna fall. But if you come this way, you have to deal with me. Stop trying to yank my pants off, you little freak. Just chill out. Okay? You alright? Huh? You gonna be okay? Do I have permission to pet you, or are you gonna bite me? Okay. For now, this is pets. Until you randomly decide you need to bite me. In which case, I guess you're gonna bite me. But for now, I'd like to pet you. If you could not bite me, I'd appreciate that. Is that okay with you? Okay. I guess we're biting. Ow. I'll stop. I don't mean to cause nothing. Oh, and away she goes. Alrighty. Guess I can't call this petting a cat anymore. Unless you're coming back. Are you coming back? Come here. You want to come back up here? You want to come back up here? Hello? Pados, come here. Pados. Hello, come here. You go back up here? If not, it's okay. Hi. Pados. 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 Puddles. 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 She wants up here, but she wants to play. Puddles. 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 She's in such a silly little mood. She can't tell if she wants up here or not. Puddles. 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 Oh, she wants me. Puddles. 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 Oh, hi, the king. The king's here. I wonder if I can get both of them. Yes. King. No. He's become a down there cat. And through the hole he goes. Puddles. Puddles, please. Don't go. Please, Puddles. Puddles. Please. Please. Please, Puddles. No. She runs away. Out of hate. She hates me. She runs away because she hates me. Wah. If you joined because the stream is called Petting a Cat, I was petting a cat. 2 of them, actually. They ran away. So I'm sorry. I've lied to you. They went through that door. He's back! Oh my god, he's back. He's back. King. 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 He ran away from me. He hates me. He hates me. King. Come here. Oh, not the back. Come around this side, buddy. Come here. Whoa. Hey now. No need to hurt me. Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. Yeah. Yeah. That's a baby man. And he runs away. Okay. Bye, buddy. Puddles. 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 Come here. Come here. Come here, Puddles. Puddles. Hi, King. You count too, I guess. You're a kitty. You're a kitty, though, aren't you, King? Whoa. Chill. Pet that Tommy. Scratch that back. Pet that Tommy. And scratch that back. 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 Don't bite me. I'm gonna kiss you. I'll kiss you, boy. How does that make you feel, sir? How does that make you feel, sir? Okay. Well, hello, everybody. My name is Finn, and for now, it's going to be the end. That's all the time I've got for you. I appreciate all of you that came in. Appreciate all of you who talked with me. If you're interested, stick around, maybe. Be kind of fun. For now, that's all I got. But I appreciate you guys. There's a Discord in the description of all of the videos on the channel, so feel free to go and hop into that. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you. Love you guys, and I'll see you the next time I turn on my computer. Goodbye, tiny little people that live inside of said computer. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.